Morning. Today is a beautiful day and a beautiful day for a garden tour. So I'm just among the trees here. To start off, I'm gonna show what's going on right now at the end of the month of May. So since I'm right here, we have the pumpkin tree, and it's gonna start to blossom soon and give some pumpkins. Then we have the cashew nut tree. It already blossomed and threw out lots of fruits. And oh, there you go. You see, you discover things in the garden I didn't even know. So we're starting to throw back on all these fruits. And look here. Two perfectly ripe fruit. They don't get any better than this. And I'm right here next to one of the coconut trees. And then here is a yellow plum tree. I've been showing this for a while now. So they take a while before they start putting on colors. So the tree lost all its leaves. It brought on fruit and then it put back on all its leaves. So the plums are all over the tree. All over, and I mean all over. I think this is the first time that I saw so many fruit on it. Then there's the sugar apple tree. At a certain point during the year, I actually thought it was dying, but it's blossoming as well. I think I did see one fruit at some point, but I have no idea where it is. I won't be able to find it, but there are blossoms. Let me try to go through here. And there's a red plum tree. So you could see there's a plum ripening there. There were many ripe plums on it, but they come in more. One. See, there's one below there as well. Oh, this is a perfectly ripe one. Oops, right here. So this is the color they get to. So that I'll take off in a little while. And then I'm trying to reclaim this area. So the lizards believe that this is theirs. So there are actually several stumps like this. They're just covered with weeds right now because I was neglecting this area. So here I'm trying to reclaim it a little bit. So I put in some peppers. Trying to put in some basil in between to see if that would deter the animals. You see this? This is a lizard hole. And it wasn't there when I planted, so they mean they want to keep this. And I put some beans here. Here, these eggplants have been here for a while, but I keep eating them. And I put in some spinach, red Malabar spinach, some basil again. Just trying to stick in some basil all over to see if that helped. This pumpkin was doing well the other day. They ate it all. My blueberry tree, all of the blooms and blossoms that were on it, they fell off. And I don't know if they're gonna come back on. Everything is a learning experience, so blueberry, I'm just learning. The lime tree. So this is my dwarf key lime. All the blossoms fell off, but I'm a little concerned about this, that the ends are drying. Now, anybody that's an expert with citruses and they want to give me some advice, that would be welcome. And behind the plum tree, there's this corn. I'm trying a thing with corn. I don't know if this will come to anything, but it's here. It's a pineapple top from a pineapple that I ate. Then I have some tomatoes that I put behind here. It's starting to get a little bit of leaf minor damage, so I'll have to get those leaves off. Some little basil in between. This one is not doing well at all. And then there's a pepper. So behind the plum tree, there's another plum. So going back down this area, I had some lemongrass that I planted and I thought it was dying, but it actually didn't die. So the lemongrass is coming back here. This is a green onion, I think. This is another lemongrass. So I had a lemongrass planted in another area. Those who were with me from the beginning know that this was an original garden and I moved everything here after. And I have this. I don't know what's going on with these leaves, so I'll have to do something about it. And then here's a pigeon peas that I planted from seed. The okra, some worm is dealing with that. Then these are 2 lemongrass that I planted from seed. And then there's a little watermelon and a few more itty bitty plants. I have some more corn here. As I said, I'm no expert with corn, so we'll see if this does anything. And I have my potatoes at the end. Some potatoes here as well. Here's some corn. I don't know if those will do anything. This is a peanut that's been here for a while. I don't know what's going on with that. This is mustard greens. Look beyond the little weed there, but these are potatoes as well. So I put potatoes in different areas to see how they will do. Here's the sea grape tree. So it's starting to blossom and it's soon going to put on sea grapes. And a kinnip tree. There it is. No, I don't know what those little things are, but the little brown things, I have no idea. Oh, there's the blossoms falling off. Okay, I just realized. So those are the beginnings of kinnips all over that tree. So the sea grape tree is rather large. Let me just test these here. And this is my seedling tree. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but gradually I'm just taking them out and planting them in the garden wherever I find space. Here I have my parsley. I keep cutting it and using it so you can see where it's cut, and then it keeps coming back. So my mint, this also gets like a bi-weekly trim, but it's doing well. And here I have another parsley, some dill, and then this is my achievement that I'm so proud of. So these are thyme that I grew from seed. Now this is a weed, and over here, so I just put them in different areas in the pot. And this pot doesn't stay very moist. The soil is in it, which is good for thyme because thyme doesn't like to be moist. Here I have some more dill and a little parsley. This is broadleaf thyme. Then I have the same thing, dill and parsley in this pot. This is a peanut again. I had peanut planted somewhere around here, so they just spring them back up because I never got a peanut. This is a star fruit tree. It's rather large. And let me look for a baby star fruit to show you. So here, have some baby star fruit. There's several on the tree. Here's one that's a little bigger. So over the course of this month, those will get bigger. Now I have a mix match of all kind of different things. So there's a basil. Then I have just tiny eggplants. There's another basil. Like there are a lot of tiny plants. This is a zinnia, I believe. So just forgive me for, you know, if I don't go through each and every one of these. It's a marigold. But there are lots of plants in between there. So everywhere that I find a little space, I try to put something in. Here it gets a lot of water when it rains. So I put a watermelon here. They like water. And here we have some little tomatoes. Oops. So I don't wait for them to get completely orange. Once they start to take color, you could take them off and let them sit on a counter and they'll continue ripening, because if I let them sit, the birds get at them. Here I have some okras that are starting to really pump out okras. I'm happy about that. Loads of basil. So I'm trying to keep them trimmed. And in between the basil, you see, because garden is starting to get confusing. So there's a cucumber in between there. There's oregano down there. And there's some rosemary here fighting to get some light. And I have some eggplants there. And some peppers right here. And then this is my load of tomatoes. So I saw white flies on them. Let me see. Look here. So I basically trimmed a lot of the leaves, a lot of the branches that were looking really bad. So it's looking a little better there now. It was looking horrible a few days ago. But there are tomatoes, as you can see. There are tomatoes all through. Behind here was all of my beautiful potatoes and everything. You know, if you can see, everything seems so dead. So I don't know if there's any hope for that again, but we'll see. So this is the salsa tree right next to me. And then there's eggplant in here. And there's some peppers below here. All here. There you can see some bell peppers on those. I have to go on the other side to try show you what else is going on. So I'm trying to maximize space. But by maximizing space, it means that you have to bob and weave to find what's going on. So I planted a watermelon somewhere below there, and it's going all over the hair now. I don't see anything that looks like a fruit as yet, but I'm hopeful that something would come out of it. So there's a little kale plant here, and there was one here, and the iguanas or whatever kept eating it, and I think it gave up now. Some more eggplants. I see a tomato. Can I get it? There. And there's another watermelon crawling all over. I have to get a handle on that. This is some kind of orange. It's supposed to be. It's been here for years. I'm trying to feed it. I trimmed it. There are new leaves coming on, so it doesn't seem to be like an unhappy tree, but I don't see any blossoms. And here we have this pepper, and we have another variety right next to it here. Tomatoes right here. Lots of basil. I'm trying to go in here a bit to show you. Then there's purple bell pepper. There was another one. I took that one off yesterday, I believe. Then we have these peppers. I find it taking a while to ripen, but they're getting on some good size, and the tree is loaded. It's loaded till it's leaning. So I might have to stake that up a little bit. In between here, there are red okra. This is another red okra plant. eggplants. So I have some small eggplants right by my feet as well, so try to get out of here without squishing the plants. The same frame of mind of maximizing space. I put in 2 tomatoes here. This one's doing well. This one hasn't grown much, and they basically planted at the same time. This aloe is one of these babies, so that if you didn't know, the aloe vera plant keeps making babies. I gave away some already, and I just stuck one over there. Might stick another one somewhere else in the yard, maybe down in the lizard territory. Maybe the spikes might deter them a little bit, you never know. This is a tomato. This is the only papaya plant right here that's producing anything. My dad cut off the top of this one. I think he said he's gonna graft it. No, I don't know how to graft anything, so I'm not doing anything with that. This is another spot that I have potatoes, and these seem to be doing okay. This is a fig tree. It's so thin, and I don't know if it's gonna make it. This area, a few months ago, I put fertilizer here, hoping that something would happen, and the tomatoes are doing well. They're starting to flower like this, and they grew because nothing was growing. Then I have a pak choy here. This is a plantain tree, going as far as the eye could take you. Another patch of tomatoes. This is a coconut, and this is a banana plant that was bearing before, that was cut down, and these shoots, they come up by themselves. So when one banana planting a fig or whatever is growing, there's always another one coming up, and you see there's a baby one. So after these grow and bear, that one will be ready to take their place. These are the other set of tomatoes. So here's one, oops, ready to be picked. And then there are many more in between here. This one yesterday I saw it had blossom and rot, so I just left it there. We'll just feed the soil. More flowers are coming on, so I'm expecting much more tomatoes to be coming on. I also have 2 small okra plants, but they're bearing it, they're flowering, they're bearing okras, and a mustard green. Here's another coconut, so I think that's the 3rd coconut that I show you on the property. Here's a passion fruit, so it's not flowering right now. It gave a whole flush of passion fruit, and now it's just preparing to send back out more flowers. Like from here, you get more flowers, and there's actually a guava tree under it. So the passion fruit tree is just overtaking the guava a little bit. So that's basically what's going on in the garden. As the months go on, we'll see what else we get to fit in whatever spot we find. But I think that's it for this tour. I don't think that I forgot anything. So this is a little overview of the garden. So just walking around, see what I'm looking like, and it's just about 20 past 7 in the morning. But just walking around, the place is starting to get hot, so I'm just gonna water in the plants. And so I'm gonna say bye for now. Don't forget to check out my other videos, share my video for someone else that you know love gardening. Like, comment, subscribe. I like hearing from you guys.